What's going on, YouTube? Well, getting it ready. Sunday fun day. Gonna head out to good old Shadyside today. See if we can make a couple passes in this thing. Woo, about to trip over the jack. Time to put in the car. So I'm gonna put some air in the tires, get them pumped up a little more than what I want them at. That way I can set them when I get to the track. I'm listening to that thing real quick. I'm gonna get them set where a little higher than I want, just so it'll be ready for whenever we go to the track and we can adjust it at the track, let them down. Last time we had more pressure than I've ever run in them, and it hooked pretty good. So we'll probably start a little higher than that this time, just to see if we can get another mile an hour out of third gear, because I'm thinking, man, I'm right at the edge of third gear going through the traps. Anyway, we got to put tires on it this year, or might make those work because it's only another month or two anyway till it's winter time, and I don't know, we'll see. But I might go to a 27 or a 28 just to gain a mile an hour or two. Anyway, we're gonna take this thing to the track. We got a two-step fixed on it. I think it was a stupid thing on my part. So on the computer system, when you cut the car off, if you haven't saved it in the computer system, when you turn the car back on, if you've turned the power, or I'll say the power, if you turn it to the off position, turn it back on, it'll ask you on the computer, use computer data or use laptop data. And I guess I didn't hit the button, I don't know, to use the data off of the computer where I'd set up all the two-step stuff. So last night I hooked up the computer to it. I went in, used computer data, and it worked fine. So I checked all my fuses. I didn't have any fuses. I should have done that first, but I wasn't even really thinking about it. And then after I checked the fuses, it kind of hit me. I was like, maybe I didn't hit the right button there. So I did save it last night into the computer system. It set a little low, but we're gonna we'll turn it up a little bit. I had it down low last night just to make sure it was gonna work. And I didn't want to like kill the neighbors with the sound, so I just wanted to make sure it was going to work. But anyway, two steps fixed. We're heading to Shadyside, get everything loaded up, and head that way. Alright, y'all, we're here. A few here today, a few cars making passes. So I'm filming a couple passes here because I know there's one car that went up I want to watch. So film a couple passes here, and then we're going to make a pass in the Supra and see how it does. The old trucks, y'all.
I like how they did.
Awesome.
You see how I know, yeah, mine did too.
Who we got standing here?
What's going on?
So we made our first pass. Did not go as planned. It come up on the two-step. I launched it, it bogged. I didn't try to slip it or nothing. I just kind of let it go, it bogged. And then for some reason we put it in second, and it was just like it fell on its face, like it was hitting a rev limiter or something. Then when I got on out, it was fine. So we're gonna try it again. I'm gonna try leaving off two-step one more time. Try to leave off two-step one more time, and if it acts up the same way, we'll just turn the two-step off and try to leave and see if we can get it out of the hole that way, leaving pretty hard. So let's see what happens. who's over there. Jason Allen's car over here. Coming out here to make a coke pass today. We'll get him, show you his pass. We're gonna walk over here and talk to him for a minute. Track, I can just keep going circling back around there. Alright, y'all, so we've made 4 passes? 4. Yeah. Alright, so the first 2 I had 2-step hooked up, and we was leaving on 2-step for some reason. It's breaking up when it gets, so I've got 2-step set at, to come on at 52 and to come off at like 57. For some reason, this last pass, look here. I ain't gonna let that daily outrun me, boy.
Here's the damn pass I needed to get.
What'd you get, man?
Sorry, I got canceled.
Hey, man, I went 89. I was sitting at 5,000 and breaking up again. All right, y'all, had to give Kenneth a little bit of a hard time, but I'll show you this little slip. This is our last slip. It's probably gonna be our last one for tonight. Probably gonna load it up because if I can get it to leave on a 2-step, we'll be in good shape, I think. I'm probably gonna have to go to a taller tire and run out a mile an hour and a third. So let me show you what we got. I'm gonna cover up that other side, but we done a 175, 60. That's getting close to my personal best. I've been a 169 set, 60 foot. It went 89 mile an hour. So for some reason in first gear, it wanted to start breaking up at 5,000. So I shifted it, and then second gear done the same thing. So I shifted it. So shifting to 5,000, we still went 90, almost 90 mile an hour. So it's coming around. We're gonna look at the logs and see what kind of boost we made, and then go from there. Hopefully everything's okay. There he goes. Alright, y'all, must not have been nothing major. He's pulling back in. So we back, made it home. We'll spin around. So anyway, we had a good outing. The car didn't do, obviously, it didn't run no PB or nothing like that. But hey, we made progress. Progress is where it's at, right? If we can make progress every time we go out, eventually we'll get that PB. So y'all seen everything as far as that goes. So it's just kind of just to wrap this thing up. We had a blast today. We had a lot of fun. We got to hang out with some friends. We've seen Ed Pierce and Kenneth, and I want to say that guy's name is Michael's got the little blue Chevy too. Beautiful car. We hung out with those guys. Lewis White was there. He hung out with all of us. He was with Kenneth and them, of course. And then Dennis Mann was there. We talked to him for a while. He actually hung out with us most of the time we were there. And then Jason Allison, we talked to him quite a bit. Him and his wife and little girl was there. Had his car, which you've seen in the video. Pretty cool, man. We had a really good time, even though found some issues, you know, a little here and there. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna mount that two-step button in a different place and see if that fixes it. And sorry y'all, I'm trying to do straps and talk to y'all, so sorry about that. So we're gonna see if that fixes it. We're gonna try to move it, because I still think with the way that I have it in the car, I think that I'm keeping my finger on the button with it. So I think what we're gonna do, let's set that down, is we're gonna move it maybe to the steering wheel or something, and see if I can get my stupid big hands to get off that button whenever it's yeah, up on the steering wheel. So see if I can set y'all down. Nope. Anyway, just want to kind of go over what was going on. You know, on the setup that's in the car, we PB'd for this year for this setup. Obviously, it's not a PB of the car, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Progress is progress. That last pass it made, I had to look back and see when I raced Kenneth and his little Explorer. It made like 15 and a half. I think it peaked at 16 pounds, but it stayed right around 15 and a half, which is the most that the turbo has been on in this car. But it just didn't want to shift it, or I'm sorry, it didn't want to go past 5,000 RPMs in the 1-2 shift. I'm sorry, first gear didn't want to go past 5,000 RPMs. Second gear didn't want to go past 5,000 RPMs. Third gear it run out to 7,000. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out. Like I said, I think it's something in that button, but we'll get it figured out. Anyway, thank you to everybody that watches. Thank you to all the people hung out with us this evening. If y'all watching this video, there is one guy, I don't know if he'll watch this video. I do want to apologize. There's a little Fox body Mustang there, little red Fox body Mustang, and I don't know what the setup was. It almost, with the way that it was going down the track, it almost looked like it was set up for no prep. It had a lot of extension in the front. Not really sure who he was. Don't know if I've ever seen the car there. I'm sorry I didn't get you on video, man. I tried, and every time I was just like, crap, I missed him again. I think he made 3 or 4 passes, but it was always like right when I was messing with the car or just getting back. So if you're watching this, man, I'm sorry I missed your car, because I would have loved to get that one on video. It was making some good passes. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next one.